Milwaukee's mayor is asking the governor and state lawmakers to allow the city to levy a half-cent sales tax to pay for the hiring of more police officers. Mayor Tom Barrett wants to put the question to city voters in a binding referendum next spring. If approved, the new sales tax would enable the city to hire additional officers in 2019, bringing the total number of police officers to 1,900. We're looking at the proposal and its prospects for approval today with Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett. Mayor, it's good to have you back on the program.
It's great to be with you, Mike.
So you've got billions of dollars investment in downtown. Some of the neighborhoods you like to say are undergoing a renaissance. Why do you need money right now?
Well, actually, 2 points. One, Milwaukee is doing great. And I hope for all your viewers around the state, they come to Milwaukee to see all the incredible development that's going on. Second, I am not asking the state legislature or the governor for a penny. I'm not asking them for a penny. What I'm asking them is to help us address our public safety needs. We have seen a lot of retirements in the police department. We're replacing those police officers. But we want to see an increase in the size of the police department. But unfortunately, since 2011, when the Republicans took control of all of state government, what we have seen is a reduction in the shared revenue that we receive from the state in total of over $70 million. And that's money that we use to pay for police and fire. In the interim, the city has put $170 million more into the police department. We put $170 million more in, they put $70 million less. It is now broken. We can't do it anymore. We just can't make the cuts to have that happen in this department.
Could you raise property taxes?
We've got a limit on that. And I don't think it's fair to the property taxpayers to do that either. We have a state-imposed limit. We've got a state-imposed limit on property taxes. The state determines how much we get in shared revenue. The state controls the labor laws, and the state decides how we can raise revenue. So our hands are completely tied right now. And so I'm asking the legislature and the governor to help us with this problem. We're asking our citizens to be able to decide whether they would be willing to pay a half-cent sales tax, $1 on a $200 purchase, in order to avoid these cuts, which I don't think anybody wants to see cuts to the police department, and actually increase the strength of the department by a small amount.
So without this, you're saying there is the potential
for it's going to happen. I'm going to be very clear with that.
On the streets.
There are going to be fewer police officers, and there are going to be fewer firefighters on the street next year if we don't have this.
So you need the legislature to sign off on this before you put it to a vote of the citizens. Have you had conversations? She's written a letter to Governor Walker and state lawmakers.
Dozens of legislators.
So what's the reaction?
I think it depends on the legislator. We've gotten some good response, but quite honestly, the Republicans control it, and they're the ones that are going to decide whether we can have this referendum. And I want our residents to be able to decide whether they're willing to pay this half-cent sales tax to have safer streets. To me,
do you think they support it?
Oh, absolutely yes.
You do?
Absolutely yes.
Republicans don't, for the most part, like tax hikes. So I'm wondering how you get their approval on this. Is it possible that they could say, yes, well, they could say, yes, we'll approve it, but with strings attached, with conditions placed on what you do, whether it's maybe changing your police chase policy, or maybe it's changing the leadership of the police force.
And that's exactly what some of them have raised. And I raised the question, so are you going to be choosing the police chief in Algoma? Are you going to be choosing the police chief in West Bend? How much interference are we going to have from state government to local affairs? And we're going to work out these issues at the local level. So that is a non-starter for me, to have them come in and say, okay, we're going to decide who the police chief is, or we're going to decide this policy of the police department. I'm asking them to do something that in a democracy I think is one of the most fundamental things, and that is to let our citizens have the right to decide whether they want to tax themselves. I'm not asking them for a penny. I'm asking them to allow direct democracy to occur on the issue of public safety.
Let me have you address something, because I hear actually from state lawmakers, and they bring up the streetcar or the trolley, as they call it, and say, why isn't he using the money for that? I'll have you address that, because I know that comes up a lot in these kinds of conversations.
Well, as everybody who looked at this issue knows, that actually $72 million probably now is coming from the federal government. A majority of the dollars for the construction comes from the federal government.
It's for transportation, correct?
Exactly. And then the operating will come from another federal grant for the first couple of years. There'll be a small local match that we will take out of our parking fund. So there's no property tax dollars going into this. But my view is, okay, you're mad at me about the streetcar. I get that. So you're going to make the streets of Milwaukee less safe because you're mad at the mayor? Is that what we've come down to in state government? That you don't like a decision that we made at the local level, so you're not going to allow us to have the level of police protection that our citizens deserve? To me, this is really fundamental in a democracy.
Are you optimistic about the state legislative?
It's going to have to happen. It's going to have to, because if it doesn't happen now, then the cuts are going to be even deeper next year. And the governor, I think, has to step forward and say that he's concerned about public safety in the state's largest city. I think legislators who represent parts of Milwaukee, who have visitors who come in, have to be concerned about public safety. And I think it's a fair request to let democracy work in our city.
Mayor Tom Barrett, the mayor of Milwaukee, good to have you back on the program today.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks very much. Coming up next on Upfront, an update on the new home of the Milwaukee Bucks. What are taxpayers getting for their money?